Hey guys, how's everyone doing? I hope you're all having a good weekend so far today. It's finally time for the finale of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, the Golden Country. We're taking the fight to Malos. But before I do that, I do have a side quest that I would like to do. There's one in particular I'd like to show off. And as you could probably guess, I've been doing a bunch of side quests between streams just to get my community up to level 4. I believe it took me 42 side quests, which is about 72% of all the side quests in the game, which... That's absolutely ridiculous. Also, thank you very much for that subscription, Blunter. That is really, really appreciated. Again, you don't have to, but I do appreciate it. Right, so doing a bunch of side quests means that I've probably got a bunch of new stuff. No weapons that are good. I don't really feel like changing my equipment. Well, the weapons anyway. There's no point changing the element, really. I'm happy with having a duplicate fire. Yeah, I've not been having trouble with aggro at all, so I don't need the aggro reduction. Yeah, I don't really think I need any of this. I'm pretty happy with how Laura's looking. But number go up. Not with those weapons. They're the exact same stats, just different elements. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think I'm happy with Hugo the way he is. And yeah, I think I'm happy with Adam. Mithra is going to be smashing a lot. He's got critical heal, which is always good. Should probably sort their pouch yeah, no, we'll do that. We'll do their pouch items. So Laura can have that one. I didn't really look at what these do. Hugo can have that one. And then Adam, a moisturizing bagel. Now, I'm not an expert, but I don't think bagels should be moisturizing because they're bread. That's... Yeah, I don't know about that. Right, art. Okay, let's go for Path of Thorns. Then for Hugo, probably Round Cutter. Oh, we can do one of their rear guard arts as well. Sure, let's do that one.
I'm getting sharper, keener.
For Hugo, probably draw aggro. Adam.
This one's second nature to me.
Oh, Adam does not have enough for one of those. Okay. Then let's move on to the actually, no, not quite done with them. God, there's so much menuing in this game. Skills. Yes, let's just go for that one. Let's get all of my arts available. And then I've got 500 points to spend. Might as well take the maximum HP boost then. And yeah, that'll do it for Adam. For Hugo, I want his B. Oh, he's already got his BR. Okay. Does he need cancelling? No, but I could give him 3% HP when cancelling. Hey, Sam. How's it going? Yeah, it's going very well, thank you. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Do they get a New Game Plus skill tree too? I don't think so. I think that's only the base game characters. I haven't tried that, though, because you basically get nothing for doing Torna's New Game Plus. Yeah, let's just give him the HP boost as well. I can't quite get that. And Laura, let's get her final art. Now they're at the level Xenoblade 3 characters are at the start of the game. I guess we're just going to have to go for that one. It's about all I can afford. Cool. Right. Now it's time for blades.
This power is for you.
Let's see. Sure, let's go for that one.
It would appear I'm stronger. I knew
that one. Increase critical hit rate. Yeah, definitely that one. And then boost art recharge. Sure. Arts recharge is good. Sure, let's go
I'll
for
make you
that.
even prouder.
Oh, hold on, they were... Never mind. They were rear guards. I didn't want to do that. Oh, well, it's too late now. Bridget. Let's go for the aggro increase, and then... might as well do the launched enemies one. Never going to use that, because I'm just going to smash instead. Sure, increase aggro. Okay, I think... Yeah, most of the core... Oh, actually, no. No. Actually, you know, Okay, a 1%... Yeah, okay. Have that. Bridget can have that as well. There's quite a big attack increase for only 1% trade-off. Sure, Minoff can have that. But I think I'd rather have... Oh, that's already what Mithra has. Okay. Hayes. Sure, you can take the other one. Okay, Jin's attack is already really... Ah, that'll be good for you. There we go. And then Orc scores, I think I'm fine with the ones I have. Yeah, there we go. That's all the menuing. Only took me 7 minutes. Right, let's do this. Actually, no, before I do anything. God, there's so much to do at the start of these streams. There is another camp conversation. You think it's time? Certainly seems that way. Time for what? Time for the final confrontation with Malos. The preparations for the evacuation of Torna are well underway. We managed to circumvent a lot of the difficulties thanks to Laura. Our chances in a confrontation with Malos seem to grow ever larger. Yeah, it's true. But Malos isn't just going to wait for us forever. And I feel like I'm going to get pins and needles if I have to sit on my hands any longer. We need to face up to this now. It's make or break time. His Majesty puts forth that we should return briefly to the capital. Well, let's head out there then. So, yeah, it's make or break time. Not for fighting Malos, though. Oh, no. That's not what we're doing. Not right away. Not right now. There's something much more important than Malos. And I believe I'm going to have to go to the next cutscene to do this anyway. I'm sure everything will be okay. Yeah, he's waited long enough. He can wait a few extra hours, you know. He's a patient man.
That was a nice change of pace.
Right, can I, like, skirt round this cutscene? No. It looks as if we're almost ready to proceed with the evacuation. If it wasn't for all your support, we might never have been able to pull this off. I thank you in the name of Torna. I don't know why you're thanking me. I'm a knight now, remember? And you know what else? I'm really starting to like this place. You get to see so many different walks of life here. It's a real melting pot. I've noticed that. So many intertwining lives all together in one place. I have felt the same about the cities of Moradain. There is much to like about their urban environments. You're making me want to pay a visit now. Then we can all go together. We'll finish off Malos and take Hugo back home personally. Oh, yes please. We will welcome you with open arms. The streets will be awash with cheer. I'd appreciate it if we could skip any of the formal stuff. Hey, listen. Do you think we'll even stand a chance against Malos? Haven't a clue. His power seems so far off the charts I couldn't even guess. He still has his limits, and besides, Adam's never been able to handle me as effectively as he can now. That's right. Master Adam's more than prepared to take that creep down now. And we'll be right there to watch it happen, won't we, Mick? We've come this far, may as well go see it through. Those lads. You're not serious. Do you even know how dangerous it is to be remotely near Malos? Just by tagging along with us, you're putting your lives on the line. Oh, and I suppose we've been perfectly safe up till now, as well, have we? We know what we're getting into, okay? You don't know what you're talking about. Mithra, drop it. Come on, let's head back to the inn. I want to get a good night's sleep before the decisive battle. Very wise. I'll really have to talk this through with Mikhail and Milton. Right, I'm looking for... There she is, Sorrel. who is apparently really distraught about something. Oh, come on, I'm begging you. Just a small taste of one of your culinary masterpieces is all I'm asking. My dear Mr. Moulton, you can keep on begging till the Arden come home, but it's not going to change anything. Ah, come on, lass. I told you why I'm here. I came all the bleeding way from Moradane to partake in your fine food. I can't possibly go home without sampling Torna's most closely guarded secret. I'm even risking my neck being here for architect's sakes. Go on, make an exception just this one time, for me. As I've mentioned numerous times, Mr. Moulton, it simply can't be done, I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt, but what is it exactly that's stopping you? Oh, Laura, Prince Adam. It's because of my parents. I left them in Porton Village and now they've passed on. I've been trying to get over the grief, but I just can't. I'm barely keeping it together as is. Oh, that's rough. My deepest condolences. Even so, you simply cannot continue to serve meals with such a subpar taste. Subpar it may be, but tell me, Mr. Moulton, how is it in relation to Ardanian cuisine? Alright, you win that one. Is Ardanian cuisine really that bad, Hugo? Well, it's an acquired taste. I would have to say I'm quite fond of our delicacies, but it seems that the public opinion differs. I can't really stomach it, I'm afraid. I'd take Jin's cooking over it any day. Obviously. It is obvious, is it? Look, I know it sounds selfish of me to insist, but how long are you going to keep this up, eh? These customers are coming to you. They know how good you are, but look at what you're serving them. Everyone has to deal with hardships, you more than others, but a good chef prides themselves on their food. Yes, but... I've got it. I know this might be hard on you, ma'am, but I have a way to add a little zest to your cooking. Zest? By way of a cooking contest. Yes! Give that man a medal. I'll happily front the reward money, and I'm sure we can borrow the inn for an evening if we ask nicely. So, it's to be an evening with Adam, is it? Well, let's not put that on the pamphlets. But moving on, Hugo and I could be the judges, and let's see. Sign me up too. I came here to sample food. This may turn out to be the perfect opportunity for me. Done. But is there anyone who would even want to participate in a food contest in times this dangerous? Absolutely. Don't let his looks fool you. Jin here happens to be a very talented cook. Me? Oh no, Come on, Jin, help them out here. You'll be doing everyone a huge favour, and I really want to see you put your skills to the test. Very well then. That's our Jin. Next we'll have to ask around the capital and see who else might be interested in taking part. Will you be joining us, Miss Sorrel? I suppose. I'm quite curious to see the extent of the Paragon of Torna's skills with a ladle and spatula. This is getting rather exciting. Hey, hold up a sec. Yes, Mithra? Aren't we forgetting someone here? Oh, you must mean Aegean. Hey, you're right. Aegean can make a mean fish pie. We'll have to see if we can get him on board and... Not him! Me! You better watch out, Jin. Because I'm going to sneak up and steal that victory from right under your nose. Hey, watch it. You'll be laughing on the other side of your face. I'm serious, and I'll be bringing my A game. Well, now that we have some real challenges, why don't we return to the inn and talk this through? Fine by me. Ho ho, this is shaping up to be even better than I'd imagined. Hey, Ben, welcome. How you doing today? Yeah, you're just in time for this side quest. It's probably my favourite side quest in Torna, maybe my favourite quest in all of Xenoblade 2. Was that a British food joke? Maybe? I mean, there have been a lot of jokes about Ardanian cooking being quite bad, so I don't know if it's specifically aimed at Britain. Mithra, no. Mithra, yes. Hey, Mithra's cooking can't be that bad, because Link could willingly eat it. Oh, no. That's... Okay, that's story. Don't want to do that just yet. Mithra, no. Right, we've got to think of something that will really knock the judges for 6. Oh yes, wouldn't it be delightful if we won? Why are you two getting so fired up over this? Do lighten up, Jin. It's just a bit of fun. Cooking contests are all about appealing to the judges' tastes. We have to pick carefully. Yes, very true. The judges are Master Adam, Lord Hugo, and Mr. Moulton. Furthermore, from what Master Adam told me, the renowned gourmet Omnom will also be attending the event. A renowned gourmet? Yeah, I hear there'll be a few others showing up as well. It'll be difficult to work out their preferences, but I know for a fact that Adam loves his pan-fried tartare. Pan-fried tartare? Mouth-watering, isn't it? It's so soft and succulent. Yes, it's quite exquisite. I've always wanted to try my hand at that. Could be a good opportunity. Yeah, go for it. For the ingredients, we'll need Bolofo beast meat and Rogel bird meat. Ideally, we'd want weeping flower, nest extract, and barb tomatoes too. I can already taste it melting in my mouth. Lady Laura, it just occurred to me. Yes, Hayes? What if the other participants decide on the same strategy as ours? You think they might prepare the exact same meal? Yes, supposing they do. Well, it still won't be a problem if our Tartari outclasses the rest of them, right? But if we do all make the same dish, it does lower our chances of success. How about a dessert then? Yes, dessert! I approve! Great! And whose favourite would that be? I know I'd love it. Me too. I don't really do sweet dishes normally, though it couldn't hurt to try. What would we be making specifically? I could bake a cake that I once saw in Araya. Would that do? For the ingredients, I'll need cranberry bells, ruska flour, some more weeping flour, and finally some Malosian honey and a few lactonuts. That sounds divine. What do you think, Lady Laura? Which is our best bet? We'll have to choose between the two, won't we? What do you think, Jin? Which would you be happier with? The pan-fried tartari would be easier to make, but I'd say we have a good chance with either choice. That's not making it any easier. Well, if we're still on the fence, why don't we make both and decide which one to serve at the last moment? Not a bad idea. Alright, let's do that. We can meet back here at the inn once Jin's prepared the meals. Excellent. Best of luck, Jin. Yeah. Don't diss British food. We fought several wars just to get spices and don't use any of them in our cooking. That's exactly right. Right, so a kind of stupid thing is because there's no places to cook in the capital, we have to go out to the desert to cook. I mean, we could go to, like, Aletta or somewhere like that, but the desert is technically closest. Plus, it's funnier.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
I think the sand will really add to the flavour of the food. Oh, I accidentally just... A little bit of spit came out of my mouth onto the monitor there. Oh, there's another camp conversation. Okay. We're almost at the final showdown, Mick. Yeah. Excited?
I don't like
Maybe a bit. We got to make sure we don't get in anyone's way when the action's going down. Yeah, I'll try. Alright, let's go. Whoa, slow down. What's the hurry? First, we have to head back to the capital and get some much-needed rest at the inn. But Laura, we're not tired. Now. We won't beat Malos unless we're all operating at peak performance. We can't lose concentration for an instant, or it could be the last mistake we ever make. So, let's rest up. Okay, Laura, I get it. Hear that, Mick? We're gonna go rest now. Cool. Mick is a man of few words. How he'll change over the years. Right, so, do I have these ingredients? No. So, thankfully, I actually planned ahead because I knew I'd be doing this quest, and I've actually looked up where I can get all of the ingredients. So, we need some Bolofo beast meat first. Where can I get that? So apparently there are some Bolofos in Torna. Doesn't tell me where. Ah, no, I know where there are some Bolofos. That desert disease is the secret ingredient. It really does add to the flavour, yeah. Right, I know where there are some Bolofos. I'm pretty sure there are some basically where the game starts. Plus it'll be nice and easy to murder some level like 2 enemies.
That was a nice change of pace.
Yep, there's a Bolofo.
Remind me why we're here again?
You think that's what Mithra's putting in her food? I mean, she'll be putting something horrifically cursed into there.
These guys should be no
My senses are heightened.
Like, one of her dishes she can make is literally just an enemy in a bun.
Your power in check, don't you,
Right.
Mithra?
There's the
It's
2
not my
Bolofo
fault
beast
my
meats.
enemies fall over when I so much as look at them funny.
I would rather not cross swords with her again, if I can avoid it.
Now, the Rogel beast meats. They are back in the desert, I think. Should be around here. I'm surprised I don't have any Rogel beast meats. Because I was filling out someone's affinity chart and I had to fight a bunch of them.
We must stay vigilant.
Yeah, because I think it's Minos affinity chart. You have to fight like 3 of these guys. I guess I just got really, really unlucky. Cool. Right, there's one bird meat. I think I only need the one. Then I think I've got the weeping flower, so it's just the nest extract. Which I'm pretty sure is in a letter. Yeah, it is, because I'm pretty sure we had to get nest extract for the medicine for the desert disease.
That was a nice change of pace.
Or was that a side quest that I did off stream? I definitely collected nest extract for something. But there's so many damn side quests and required fetch quests in this game that I can't remember what it was for. It was for the medicine, right, yeah. Thought it was. Right, how many of them do I actually need? I think it's just the one. Yeah, it's just the one. So I should be able to make it now. I've still got to make the other dish, though. Thankfully, most of the actual collectibles I should have, because I've been collecting a bunch of them while I've been side questing. It's just the enemy drops that I might have to go and get.
I know it'll be worth the wait. It came together nicely.
So, yeah, it's just the Rusker flower that I need. I'm pretty sure that's Gormot, yes. Okay. Again, I've collected that for something. I think that was a side quest. Yeah, I think I did the Rusker flower off stream. I think that was when I was, like, doing side quests after the first Torna stream.
Skip and a jump later.
So if I remember correctly, there should be a flower one around here somewhere. No, that's a vegetable. There we go. This is the one.
This is becoming addictive.
How much Rusker flower do I need? Well, I got one. I got two. Okay, that's definitely enough. Right, let's go and make that cake.
Even on familiar. I know it'll be worth the wait. Just taste it.
There we go. So now that I've got both of them, should be able to go finish the quest. So gameplay-wise, it's a very simple quest. There's not much to it, but it's a very fun quest when it comes to the actual cutscene parts. And sometimes you need a quest like that, one that's easy but entertaining. Although I suppose it would be a bit more annoying if you didn't have a guide to look at where the materials are, because obviously because they're recipes, it's a lot harder to track them in-game. Because it doesn't tell you where all the bits are. Right, Sorrel. Everyone all set? I think I'm good to go as well. Shall we begin Adam Origo's Great Torna Cook-Off? Let's get cooking. Even though I've already cooked my dishes. What we need is to ban Mithra from kitchens. Nah, she's allowed to be there. Someone will appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's officially time to begin the Great Torna Cook-Off. Please welcome our 4 contestants, each of whom has honoured us with their culinary talents today. From the ever-friendly Cafe Amicus, we have Miss Sorrel. Secondly, introducing the owner of this very inn, Fred. Fred has been gracious enough to provide us with a venue for today's event. Thank you, Fred. Next up, it's the Paragon of Torna himself, Jin. And last but not least, against everyone's better judgment, it's the Aegis herself, Mithra. Now, the 4 of you will be competing amongst each other. And to gauge your performance, here are our esteemed judges. Hailing from the arid plains of Moradane, please give a warm welcome to Emperor Hugo Ardenac. From that same yonder land comes a scholar and connoisseur of fine food, Mr. Moulton. Our resident gourmet, known far and wide for her gastronomic gallantry, Om Nom. Why is that knob on so big? Representing our younger age group, it's the dastardly duo, Michaela Milton. And finally I, Adam Origo, might even add a comment or two if I feel like it. Judges, be sure not to let any personal bias colour your judgment. Trust only your tongues. I know, I intend to remain completely impartial. These are dark days, but that doesn't mean we have to while our lives away in misery. Relax and enjoy the show. Miss Sorrel, would you care to go first? Certainly. I prepared Cafe Amicus's world-famous 5-star offering. It's Tricolour Aquapazza. Tricolour, you say? It looks like 3 things put together. Isn't that cheating? This is the famous specialty, is it? I'm afraid it's been a while since I last made it, so it might not be up to scratch, but, well, see what you think. For starters, meal gets points for ample serving. Could become regular after this. The delicate notes of all 3 flavours mingle in perfect harmony. You'd never find the likes in Moradane. It is exceedingly tasty. I'm gonna leave the leaves. Hey, Maximus! How you doing? Welcome on in. It must have been proper hard work to prepare all 3 meals from scratch. Yes, we mustn't overlook the effort that was put in to make this feast look so attractive. A boon to Torna indeed. Yeah, it's my favourite side quest too. Great minds think alike. Fred, if you'd like to present your dish. I don't know how I can follow up that enormous helping, but here we are. This is the most expensive thing we have on the menu. Hope you like it. What have we here? Meat! Woohoo! Pretty straightforward. That does look pretty good, actually. I do like a nice steak. Go on, tuck in. Roasted to the perfect degree. You'd never find the likes in Moradane. I like it. Very palatable. I didn't know meat could be so soft and juicy. It's decent. It exceptionally tasty, true, but cannot help feeling anyone could make it to be using high quality meat. It's a little on the spicy side, which isn't a bad thing at all. Okay, Jin, you're up. What have you got for us? Well, Laura, which one are we going to present? Let me see. Right, I'm not sure which one is the correct choice, but me personally, I tend to prefer savoury dishes. So I'm going to go with the fried tartare. Let's go with the tartare. As you wish. Oh, that does look really nice. Today, I've prepared for you my special pan-fried tartare. More meat! Why, that's my favourite. It's delicious. I can't fault a thing. Plenty to fill Tum Tum. Om Nom always give high rating for sizable portion. It's so juicy and tender. You'd never find the likes in Moradane. I like meat, but this might be a little too much for me. It sits heavy on the stomach, I fear. It's alright. And finally, Mithra. Hoping to wow us all with your dish, are you? That's the idea. Nice one, putting me in the end. Don't think I didn't notice. Saving the best for last, am I right? Actually, I just wanted everyone to have a chance to enjoy their last meals before the inevitable happened. Huh, whatever. Okay, are you ready? Feast your eyes on this. Well, it's a surprise, I'll give you that. Ugh! It's definitely the one that's left the biggest impression on me. Is afraid Om Nom cannot stomach another bite. Actually, I think with a bit of chewing, it's definitely leaning towards edible. It's a very particular flavour. Yes, I could get used to this. You'd never find the likes in Moradane. Are Ardanian taste buds broken or something? Well, folks, we've sampled all 4 meals, and the judges have come to a verdict. I'd now like to announce the winner of the Great Torna Cook-Off. Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. Come on, come on. The grand prize of today's tournament goes to Miss Sorrel's Tricolour Aquapazza. I'm honoured. You are truly the finest cook that Torna has to offer, lass. Not many people able to pull off 3-meal combo on one plate like that. I know it hasn't been easy for you, but I'd be so chuffed if you could just keep cooking like you did today. Thank you, Mr. Moulton. I feel I would not have been able to start looking to the future again were it not for you. Perhaps to reward my efforts, you would be willing to part with your closely guarded recipe? That, I'm afraid, is non-negotiable. Hey, Adam. What's the deal? Why didn't my dish win? Well, I believe the problem was simply that your meal was aimed at too discerning a palate, Mithra. You mean I should have toned it down? Hard luck, Jin. Yeah. But I've never done something like that before. It was interesting. Right? Like Adam said, the point was for us to have a good time. Yes, and I had a wonderful time. My heart was racing when they were announcing the winner. All in all, it was pretty good. And that brings us to the end of the contest. But never fear, folks. With your support, I'd like to host a second one someday, so keep polishing those skills. Perhaps we should switch it up next time around. I'd gladly cook something up for a change. I'm not quite happy to remain as judge. I'm not complaining, just as long as you make sure to hold them here. Well, do even better next time, won't we, Jin? For sure. And I'll have to make sure to get back into my usual rhythm. Next time, that first prize is so mine. Please, just don't. The only way she could win is if she's the only one left standing. Oh, nice. I got 2 community members from that. You don't know what's worse, Mithra's cooking itself or the fact that Hugo can stomach it. I mean, I'm just more impressed that Hugo can, to be honest. If he can survive that, he can survive anything. Maybe that's why he's the party's tank.
One less problem in the world.
But right, with that done, it's time to move on with the story. Literally kill a tart. Amazing. Right. Let's rest up.
Malos is heading for Torna's core. In the original configuration, the core is in the Titan's thorax.
But the Titan hasn't shown signs of transforming yet.
You think the Aegis is taking a nap or something?
That would be fortunate for us. That mountain ridge makes up the upper body. That's where the core should appear. It will take some time before the troops are organized. Let us go on ahead. We depart in the morning.
This sucks. House sitting in the capital. I want to go with you.
Here we go. Way lame.
The battle ahead is unlike any we've known before. Please remember that.
Jin, can't you tell them? I swear we won't get in the way.
No. In this battle, you'd be a distraction.
Ugh.
One way to put it.
Milton, you'll be a great help to Adam if you stay in the capital.
Come on. Don't you get it? You're not hearing them. Okay? You'd be no help on the battlefield. In fact, protecting you from Malos would take all my energy. But hey, I mean, if you stay here and keep Mikhail out of trouble, we'll be able to fight the way we should. That's what they're saying.
I don't need looking after.
See?
You understand, don't you? What you need to do to help Adam?
Make me a promise that you'll kill Malos and bring Adam back no matter what.
Yeah, I promise.
Great. Then we each know what we have to do. Surprisingly diligent.
You need some help?
Nah, just killing time.
If you want to talk, I'm not sure I'm your guy.
Keeping a journal, huh? Bridget's into it too. Is that like a thing now?
Who knows? I am what I am, and so is she.
You know, when your driver dies, you'll return to your core. It feels kind of futile.
There's nothing strange about wanting to know who you used to be once you reawaken.
You can't be sure you'll even find it though, right?
Even so, nothing's for certain, but it's some hope at least. That's a Blade's lot.
But what's the point?
To keep the bond with your driver alive.
The bond?
I guess that's a little difficult for you to understand.
Hey, don't be mean. You make it sound like I have no heart. What?
What I meant was, the true connection that's meant for you, I don't think you'll find it here.
But Adam's my driver.
Sure, he is. But I feel it's not the same somehow.
Huh?
Your real affinity lies in the future, not in the time we're in now. I just feel that in my bones. Call it Blade's intuition.
Sounds kinda vague.
To change the subject, thanks for before.
For what?
I didn't expect it.
You're both so hopeless with the kids. So hopeless I couldn't just watch.
I'll consider myself told.
That's...
The Tornan Titan's true form.
Is Malos there?
There's no time. Keep moving.
Well, it's nearly time. I'm very glad that we're not bringing the kids with us. Because that would be really dumb, and that would have been a really just kind of stupid way to create drama in the final fight. I'm glad they were actually quite smart about it. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate the Torna Titan's design? Like, dragons are awesome. Plus, those wings kind of remind me of Telethia. And with how aggressive this Titan was said to be in the past, I'm kind of wondering if it's like Xenoblade 2's equivalent to Telethia. Because Telethia are pretty dragon-like as well, especially the one in X. How does he know? That's a good question. He's a very smart blade. Maybe he just feels it. Right. So, probably best to warp to there. It's probably the closest landmark I have. And then before we go forward, would I say that he's really feeling it? Yes. Yes, I would say that. Before we go forward, of course, there's a camp conversation. Malos is waiting for us in the Torna core, right? That's right. The way to the Titan's core lies beyond the Denard Desert and through the Holy Gate of Altana. It's a highly important location to the Kingdom of Torna, so there are usually multiple safety measures. But Malos must have used the seal to blow past all of them. We have to hurry. Yes. The Torna Titan has assumed its true form. We don't have much time. Right. Let's start making our way there then. Believe you want to head this way around the mountains. Should be a fairly easy trip. There's nothing in the desert that can really be too much of a threat to me. Yeah, like, I'm 10 levels above everything. Hello, Mr. Turkin. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you survived the coming fight. Ooh, hello. We have to hurry. We don't have much time. Continues to sit around the campfire.
What have we got here?
Gotta love video games, right?
My favorite part.
Can't win them all.
Damn, guess I'm not getting into there. So yeah, there's a forest in this desert.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Alright, here we go. The final climb. Man, I love like ancient ruins and stuff like this. It's always fun to explore.
Well, Malos will be waiting inside.
I believe so, but it's got me thinking. What is his aim in doing this? Can it just be carnage for its own sake?
Mithra, maybe you understand this better. As an Aegis.
No. I might have the same power, but that's all we have in common.
Could it be a reflection of something in the depths of Amalthus's mind, perhaps?
I really don't know.
Adam.
Let's go. We can't afford to give him any more time. I've got a bad feeling.
Well, this seems like the perfect time to have a nice rest at the campfire. Because there's already another camp conversation, and I think this is the final one. So, the time has come at last. Indeed. Hugo, I'm sorry I dragged you this far into all of this. Not at all. The Aegis needed to be stopped. I wasn't about to shy away from this task. Stopping Malos is just as much a service to Moradain as it is to Torna. Laura, I feel I must apologise to you as well. Did you ever imagine when we ran into each other in Feltley that we'd end up here? No, I can't say that I did. But don't worry about it. I feel like defeating him is my destiny too. I've met so many people in such a short time, got to know them, seen them laugh and cry, and I've gained friends I'm never going to forget. There are lots of things in this world worth protecting, so that's what I'm going to do. Well said. That was so moving. I think I'm going to... Adam, not again. I'm serious. We're going to win. How can we not? Absolutely. Of course. So there is one campfire cutscene that we missed. And I'm pretty sure it was between arriving in the capital and, like, meeting Amaltus. Actually, no, I think it was after meeting Amaltus, but before... So it was after meeting Amaltus, but before hitting the Chapter 2 gate, I think. Where Hayes talks a bit about Amaltus and how, like, he creeped her out and she'd never want to be his blade. And I did really want to show that one off. So I'm a little gutted that we didn't get to see it. Because, oh man, that one... When you know what happens to Hayes, that one just... Oh, that one hits hard. Anyway, welcome to the inside of the Torna Titan. It's quite pretty in here, isn't it? That ain't gonna last long. Yeah, she says that. It's heartbreaking. I'll have to see if I can find, like, a video of it on YouTube and post it to the Discord after stream, maybe. So,
Good stuff.
Xenoblade 2 didn't really have an equivalent to the Bionis interior until now. This place is gross. Everything's just so wet and squelchy in here. Ugh. And, like, the Bionis interior was already a bit gross, but it was also an area in a Wii game, so they didn't quite manage to fully show how gross the inside of a body is. But with the HD power of the Switch, oh, they have no problems. Hello, Mr. Egg. The egg does not like me. God, these sound effects are not pleasant either. Right, got a fight on our hands. Like Adam said, there's quite a lot of security systems. Thankfully, they're not that hard. Like, they're 15 levels below me. Do you think the Torna Titan can feel everybody running around inside it? For its sake, I'd hope not. But it would explain why it's so pissed off all the time. It's about to sneeze. I mean, considering we're more likely in its stomach, it's probably about to throw up. God, there are a lot of these guys. Maltus. Yeah, it's basically that. Yeah, I've noticed that Torna has a lot of these, like, enemy respawn fights. I wonder if they were inspired by the Adam fight in the Spirit Crucible. Maybe this is where he got the idea for it from. When you get a tickle in the back of your throat. Oh yeah, that's the worst feeling. I get that all the time. I hate it. Okay, everyone's looking good and up to date. Let's keep on climbing. This place is quite big. Maybe I've got tiny people running around inside me too. Oh. You know, I hope not. It's kind of gross. If they're running around inside me, you know, they should go to special points and power me up like they do in Bowser's Inside Story. Make themselves useful. Boom! Nice! I'm a Titan. Oh, I wish. God, considering how low level these guys are, they're doing a lot of damage.
Now the real battle begins.
Let's grab all the money. I don't really need it, but I still want it. Can't leave loot on the ground in a video game. I just can't do it. I've just got to pick it all up.
Good stuff.
Even if I don't need it,
Seems so bad.
I've got to pick it up. Ah, right. Okay. Can't open that. Need to go activate these blue things. I want to say that all the enemies in here are aggressive regardless of their level. I could be wrong about that. But I think that's the case. So I've got to be a bit careful and try and sneak around them. Maybe not, because, yeah, okay, maybe not. That guy's not bothering me.
You're mine now.
Yeah, that squelching noise is really not pleasant. Right, another one of these. Let's go for a heat. Doesn't really matter what specials I do, because they're going to die by the time I do a second one. So it's not like I'm going to get a full combo going. Jin, do you think? God, Laura and Jin are taking quite a bit of damage. I wonder if they're using their talent art, actually, because they keep getting down to half health. And I know that's what Jin's does. He, like, sacrifices his health to power himself up. Alright, let's get a heat going. Ooh, Flame Bolt. I can go for a proper combo. Never mind, Laura's switched. It also died, so it doesn't matter. Alright, where's the way up again? Over there. Cool. Oh, those are very, very gross looking. And they're aggressive. Wonderful. Okay, yeah, she went to half health at the start of the fight. She's definitely doing a talent art. Like, Hugo has the aggro. Let's go for the steam bomb. Let's go for the topple. Nice. I'm going to try and keep that launch going for as long as I can. Very nice. I think that killed it. Okay, let's go for a flame bolt then. Oh, Laura's down. That ain't good. Oh well, battle's over anyway.
Don't we? I'm about as nimble as you are, royal.
I'll drink to that.
Just
My
Cool. Definitely not going to miss checking those charts like every 3 battles. I really, really do think it's stupid that you have to check them for the update to actually go through. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. They should have fixed that. Instead, they wrote a tutorial about it. So they thought it was a good idea.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
So why is this zone particularly dark compared to the rest of it? Because it seems just about the same to me. Pulsating Passage. Ugh. These names. Why do they have to make it extra gross?
Well, here we are.
Right, so
I say we rest a bit.
pretty sure I can't go that way. And I can't go that way. I want to say the orange gate you might need to be in post-game for. I think that's where one of the super bosses is. Not that I'm going to be fighting any of the super bosses. The super bosses in Torna are particularly nasty. The ones in the base game aren't too bad, but the Torna ones...
Hugo, do you consider the Aegis?
Do it. No.
My power a danger?
as long as you're.
I do not have time to grind. I also just don't want to
You
grind.
should put a lot of trust in that guy.
I think you understand why I do.
I shouldn't.
Especially because, like, the story ends around level 50 and the final super boss is level 100. I don't fancy grinding 50 levels. That's not my idea of a fun time. Maybe... I'm not sure which way. There's the orange one. Okay, so maybe that isn't the way to the super boss. Maybe that's actually the way I need to go. Oh! He did that. Okay, I don't think I've spoken about this mechanic yet. This is something called Elemental Awakening. Basically, the enemy changes its element and gets quite a few stat boosts. It can be quite nasty to deal with. This isn't a thing in the base game. I think it was introduced in the challenge battle update. But then, of course, because it existed for Torna, they were like, yep, let's get that in there. As you can see, it's pretty powerful.
The stakes just got high.
I'm not exactly sure what triggers it. It might be using a special on an enemy,
Ah, my favorite part.
but I could be wrong about that. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, these ones are a little bit higher leveled, okay. Still a lot lower leveled than I am, so it's not too much of an issue. Someone gonna launch? No, okay. Didn't quite get that extend in time. I keep trying to, like, cancel when I command someone else to do a special, but there's no, like, cancelling for that. I don't know if anyone's noticed that I've been doing that. I see there, I timed it for the end of the auto attack. I think it just kind of naturally happens because I'm trying to do everything else kind of within the rhythm of the battle. It kind of just falls into that. Falls into that rhythm. It's not like it's a bad thing. Nothing bad comes from it, but it's just something I've been doing. Ow. Right, if someone would like to topple, I don't even have my launch art anyway. Okay, good. Laura's brought Hayes out. Definitely need some heals. Turns out, level 40s can be quite dangerous when there's like 5 of them. Okay, so now if I go that way, I can go get the blue one, and then open up the way to Malos. Okay, I'm pretty sure that tunnel there is the way to the super boss then. Yeah, I think so. Because there is definitely a super boss in here. Whew. I still really don't like the name of this place. Pulsating Passage is just a gross name. I know what comes out of my Pulsating Passage. And it ain't used Parasax. This poor Titan's diseased. It's got parasites. Okay, this doesn't seem too bad so far. It's lower leveled than the one before it, which is a bit odd. Not quite sure I get that. Oh, okay, no, never mind. There's the big gun. Should not have opened my mouth. Cool. All of this enemy fighting makes for thirsty work. I need my drink. Oh. Glass number 1 is empty. Thankfully, I prepared. I have 2 glasses. And I also have... Oh, nearly knocked that over. I also have a big bottle of water. Because I got fed up of having to keep taking breaks to go get drinks, so I brought the drinks with me. Oh, it's been in the fridge for like 3 hours before I started streaming. That hits the spot. Right, someone unlocked some affinity chart stuff.
Make sure you use.
Okay, it was just Mithra. And then I'm pretty sure we're nearly at the point of no return. Oh my god. No! No, sequestered Lud. I don't want to fight you. Upgrades. Oh, I do love upgrades. Okay, Lud here wants to fight, so I guess we're obliging. What's one last unique monster fight, eh? Let's go for water. Need to always make sure I get a water orb on. It's the most important one for my strategy. For light. Already got fire, so can do wind. And then I guess I still need to do ice, stone, or dark. It's a lot easier to get orbs on in Torna. I do enjoy that. Okay, I'm already at level 3, so let's go over to Minoff. I've not used him much. Give him some time in the sun. There's my stone. And there's my ice. I believe that's all 8 of them. So I might as well just chain attack. Okay, let's go with Minoff first. Laura, let's break that water orb. And Bridget, finish it off. Okay, it's orb number 2. Going for a full burst here. Let's go for Jin, I think. Then we'll go for Hugo. Okay, then I think Mithra. Start breaking that Dark Orb. Oh, come on! Game, you're trying to screw me. Right, I'm going to go for Laura and hope that she breaks one of the 3 already broken orbs. Like that, nice.
Don't forget me.
Oh, I love that they made him say that. Right, orb number 5, Dark Orb. Let's go for a Mithra full burst. I don't think I've really spoken about the overkill mechanic much, but I do quite enjoy it. It's a good way to grind and get a lot of experience quickly. So I believe it multiplies all of your experience gains by that number that it builds up to at the end.
The enemy trembles at this power.
And here, in Xenoblade 2, there's like really no downside for just trying to get that as high as you possibly can. Oh, last minute treasure trove. What we got?
Ah, my favorite part.
Affinity max evade. Ooh. That's not bad, actually. Might put that on... Might put that on Bridget. I've just realised I've got everyone with, like, outdoor attack up. And we're not outdoors. This is, like, the one indoors area in Torna. Thankfully, the final boss is actually outside. Oh, that crackling fire is a much nicer sound effect. Big improvement. Right, so I'm pretty sure this is the point of no return. I have learnt my lesson. I'm going to save. And then here we go. Time to fight Malos. That is one hell of a view.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
That's gorgeous. Malos is close. I can sense him. So this is it then. The final battle. What shall we do? We may never get another chance like this. Yeah. I've saved. I think we can proceed. Thank you, Blunter. I'll do my best. Alright then. I too think it is time for us to make a stand. Think only of the battle, Majesty. Bridget and I are here to protect you to the end. Indeed are we, the Jewels of Moradena, sworn to serve you, for now and forever. Bridget, Aegean, I trust you with my life. I will write this battle in my journal. It will be a story for the ages. Yeah, with the power we command, there is absolutely no way we can lose. Who needs modesty, Aegis? Though, I suppose you of all people probably don't, come to think of it. Malos and I may be evenly matched, but with all you by my side, it tips the balance. He's got no one but himself to rely on, and that's why he's going down. Mithra, you've really changed. Oh, you think? Wonder who's to blame for that. You drivers must really rub off on people. It's not just that. Hell, if that were the case, I'll be some kind of street preacher by now. When you put it that way, I can't help feeling just the slightest twinge of pity for our dear Quester. I'm sorry, but I must sympathise with Minoff. I couldn't imagine having to be the blade of such a horrid man. It wasn't a camp conversation. It was here. It's true. The rest of us are lucky to have such caring drivers like Laura. I'll have you know, we're just as lucky to have such loyal companions by our side, Jin. I couldn't have put it better. Thank you, Jin. Thank you, everyone. Right, let's knock Malos off his high horse and then get ourselves out of here. Back to the boys. Poor Hayes.
You got here fast. I thought you'd jump ship with the rest of the rats.
Tornans are braver than you think, Malos. Nobody here is scared of you.
Look!
Yes, I can see it.
"10 minutes to go. 10 minutes before my gargoyles overrun the core entirely. If you can take me down, that means you win. If you can't, well, end of story.
Aren't you smug?
We were born into this stinking world. Might as well have some fun. Life or death? Not much of a choice. But you gotta choose, partner.
Okay, here we go. Right, let's take down these Colossus first. See if I can get everyone to focus on it. Forgotten how to actually get everyone to focus in Torna because they changed the shortcut. Ah, there we go. It's art. Just don't want these guys interrupting the fight with Malos. Oh god! See, they could have done that. Good to take them down first. Ruin my topple though. Right, onto the big guy himself. Alright, gotta make sure I get a water orb down. It's the most important thing. So I'm gonna save you there, Bridget, until you switch. Thinking about it, maybe I shouldn't have doubled up on fire. Because he rarely switches to Aegean. Laura there just throwing punches. Hey, she's the strongest of the lot. Okay, there's a G, and that's what I want. Okay, no, he's gonna die anyway. That was just the warm-up.
Adam, the gargoyles!
I see them, but...
What's wrong? Is that all you got?
Oh, I got plenty. I think it's time to smash your toys.
Huh?
Ophion! You know, preparation is everything, Malos.
Nice. That's my partner. Shame you only have one. It won't be enough.
You hit them in the clouds?
Preparation is everything. Like you said, partner.
Ophion!
Hold firm. He's coming.
You got something to say?
Why the damn bloodlust?
I've told you before. The humans built the bonfire. All I did was help them light it.
Enough sophistry.
Oh, yeah? Are you a blade or not? You know it as well as I do. What humans are really like. You think they're all like your precious driver?
Malos!
Oh, you summoned Siren. Then let me add to the mix too.
Here we go. This fight is awesome. I don't know if it's my favourite fight in the series, but it is a contender. So, in this battle, the party gauge is replaced by the Siren gauge, which you charge by scoring hits against Malos. When all three sections of the gauge are charged, press plus to make Siren use an Artifice Art. Artifice Arts will not only deal damage to Malos' Siren, they'll also boost your team's attack power. Similarly, Malos also has a Siren gauge he will charge. When the gauge is full, he will attack Mithra's Siren with Artifice Arts and get a boost to his own attack. The Artifice Arts get stronger the more they are used, so the key to prevailing is to try and reach the higher level Artifice Arts before Malos does. Furthermore, you won't be able to use chain attacks while the Siren gauge is displayed, so plan accordingly. So I love that they found a way to integrate the mechs into the battle without going full Xenoblade X. Now obviously, I'd love if it went full Xenoblade X, but that would be a bit much to bring that out for just the final boss fight. But this battle is awesome. It's just such a hell of an atmosphere to it. It's got its own unique mechanic that takes into account the sirens. Maybe it's not my favourite overall fight, but I think it's definitely my favourite final boss fight. It's definitely a big upgrade compared to the final boss fight in the base game. So I don't mind Ion It's okay. But it's probably the most underwhelming boss fight out of all of the final bosses. Well, besides the Fog King, but, you know. Future Connected was made on a budget. Okay, nearly up to 2 gauges. Swap over to Mithra. Oh god, I can't see him. There we go. So this is why I went for a lot of party gauge gain pouch items. Just so I could help out in this fight. Get it up a little bit quicker. Okay, let's put the stone one on. Okay, nearly there, nearly there. Right, I think that's fully charged. Let's go. Yeah, I do like when games do that stuff. Like you said, makes the stakes a lot higher. And I believe, if I get the camera right, yeah, I think you can actually see them like crash into the cliff as well. So Siren's over there. Malos' Siren is somewhere. I also really like that they gave Malos his own Siren. And I really wish they'd done a model kit for his one as well as the standard one, because it looks awesome. It really fits his style as well. Right, let's get a drink. Okay, I think I've got all 8 orbs on there. I can't quite tell. Actually, no, I'm missing Minoff, I believe. Let's get him in. Want to get his affinity up because there's a really cool strategy that you can do with Minoff once you've got his affinity up. Oh god, here we go. Was not paying attention to Malos there. I feel like he always gets at least 1 hit on me in this fight whenever I've done it. Right, let's not get hit again. God, he really moves around this battlefield, doesn't he? Just always trying to get out of my auto attack range. Oh, I never did a Dark Orb with Minoff. Let's switch back over. Okay, not quite got max affinity yet. But it takes ages. There it is, right. So, as I said, his damage goes up by cancelling. And you can cancel his talent art into itself infinitely. And just really jack up his damage. It's kind of OP. I feel like that wasn't meant to be able to be a thing you could do. Also, these attacks are just super well animated. Like, very satisfying to watch. Oh. Alright, I think back to Mithra.
Right on target.
Okay, he's nearly dead. I think you do have to land all 3 Siren hits before you can kill him. I want to say that his health blocks at like certain intervals until you've done them. I could be wrong about that. Oh, that Monado Eater's pretty dangerous, even on easy mode. Oh, he's nearly got his second one. Here it comes. Oh, there it is! Whoa, bloody hell! Okay, that is not ideal. Things are getting pretty dicey here. Basically, I feel like I just need to spam specials, because they really do boost the party gauge. Okay, got a little bit trigger happy on the B button presses there. Right, here we go, 3rd hit. Oh!
What an incredible feeling.
I can still improve. I have to. I shall use this power for the glory of Mordain.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet, Mithra! Good show! But I know you've got more! Let it all out, Mithra! Stop holding out on me! Can't do it. I can bring it out of you.
The town. This can't be real.
Milton!
What is that?
Show me what you got, Mithra! Do it! Make me proud!
Wait! Mithra! You can't!
What is happening? This is a battle between the Aegises.
What the? Mithra! That's it! Perfect! That's the power that our father gave us! It's what the world has cried for since its birth! Me, you, we're here to give them what they want!
No. You're wrong. I don't...
Really? Then I'll just have to claim all the destruction for myself!
I just... want... to save...
Yeah!
Our nation, our people.
My brother, we must flee before we lose the ground beneath our feet. Did you heed me, brother? Brother! My brother!
Adam. I commend my people. To you.
Jin? Hayes? Where? Adam? Everyone? Hugo. You're leaving?
Yes. The Royal Spirit Crucible is in Leftheria. I believe it'll keep this sealed.
I see.
I have a request for you. I hear that a militia squad is evacuated to Specia. Give them a message from me. Once things are calm, they should come to Leftheria. Okay?
Understood. I'll do it.
What is that?
Caught up with you at last, Laura.
How do you know my name?
It knows human speech.
But it's not a blade.
Gort? What happened to you?
It hurt. Oh, the pain. It hurt when you cut my bloody arm off. Hmm? Is this my arm? Hey, I have an arm! It still hurts, though. It throbs and it throbs and it just doesn't stop.
I can't make sense of this.
He's lost his mind.
I don't think so. He seems ecstatic.
I'll use your blood as a balm for my wounds. How about it? Sound fair? Yeah! I'll start with you. You Torna blade. I'm paying you back for cutting my arms off, you dog! I'll have me arms back. And I think I deserve some interest too. I'll take your ears and nose as well. But first, I'll get your blood for my medicine. Then it'll be your turn, Laura. It's your meddling that did this to me after all. It was you and your bitch mother. I knew I should have gotten myself a decent woman. It's your bastard fault. Think you're gonna die quick? Now, I'm gonna enjoy watching you suffer.
I will not let you insult my mother like that.
Huh? Hurts to hear the truth, don't it?
You think you can pass judgment on my mother? You don't know us!
Leave it, Laura. Trying to talk to him is a waste of time.
He's right. No more mercy. This creature is beyond help.
Jin. Hayes. You're right. I won't waste my mercy on him. But I will end his pain.
Excellent! I'll have me some prime-time entertainment with you, girl. Hope you're a screamer, Laura.
Oh god, my emotions. Listen to this music.
Heads up, people!
Stay with the flow of battle.
Come on!
For my bonds. If I must. Away. If I must. If I must. For my bonds. Burnout waving. If I must.
Gotcha! Let's heal up! Come on!
For my bonds. Away. Away.
Shut. What? No. But I still wanted. I still wanted to play.
Shameless. To the very end. You can rest easy now, Mother.
Somebody turned Gort into that horrible thing.
Did they mean to kill us?
I don't know. But Malos dying won't necessarily be enough to bring peace to the world. That I am certain of.
As long as there are people.
There'll always be strife, I suppose.
Don't say that. Things can change. There's always hope. Don't you think, Jin?
Yes, you're right. As long as blades and humans are bonded to each other.
Surely, someday.
Passing by through the sunset sky. This wind will carry lots of memories. When you look around, you won't see me anywhere, but you will feel in the air that I am there. For a time away, with the wind gusting along, I'll just
In the course of a lifetime, a man will see uncountable meetings and partings. Yet, as your life's candle sputters and dies, whose face is it that rises to greet you? Happy is the man who can sleep in the comfort of the smile he sees then. No, I don't wish for forever. Even just for one moment. It's enough if it's with her. And yet, what is the man to do who has not been afforded that chance? The road stretches on without end. I cannot but walk down it. As long as I keep walking, I can hold out hope that one day the time may come when I see her smile again. That hope keeps me afloat.
You won't come back.
This is the road I must walk. Our paths won't cross. But should we, in fact, ever meet again? On that day,
Since that day you came into my head, our story began. So don't be scared to reach out for someone. I know you will be fine. Just go
Oh boy. Oh, that ending. That ending hits hard every single time. Oh, it never gets easier. Oh, God. And for beating Torna, you get possibly my favourite title screen in the series. It brings Xenoblade 2 full circle. It ends where it began. Man, what a DLC, man! Like, oh, they did an absolute fantastic job with this. Because, like, when Xenoblade 2's DLC first got announced, I was excited, obviously, because, you know, I adored this game and, you know, getting a bit more story. I didn't expect Torna to be quite as expansive as it is, because, honestly, calling it a DLC feels a bit like a disservice to it, because it's a full-fledged game in its own right, and it's absolutely fantastic. My favourite part of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The story is... It's a simple story. Like, it's not as overly complex as, like, the two main base games we've seen so far. But it doesn't need to be. It has a very simple story to tell, and it tells it very well. And where it really shines, I feel, is the characters. Mithra and Jin get so much just added onto their characters by this expansion. Characters like Laura, Adam, Minoff, who are basically just plot devices in the base game, become full, proper characters. It even adds new characters like Hugo, who, well, he's not, like, the most deepest fleshed out character in the world, he's still pretty likable. He's still a fun addition to the cast. And I also like how just mature and grown up the party is overall compared to the base game. I love the base game party, but this party just kind of hits different. They're all really likable characters, and even though you know what's coming, even though you know it doesn't end well for any of them, I feel like you just can't help but get attached to them. It's what this game does very, very well. Yeah, I did wonder if someone would notice what I did there. I do have one issue with Torna's story, though. Just one. And that's Gort. I think he's fine for his first appearance in Gormott. You know, he's a good kind of budget mumcar early game villain to get out of the way initially. To sort of resolve Laura's arc before you move on to the Malos stuff. That's fine. I've got no issue with any of that. I don't like that final fight with him at all. It completely ruins the mood. It derails the ending. And it feels like it's setting up for something, but it's not. Because, like, the only Blade Eaters in the base game don't look like that. There are none like that. And that's not a thing in Xenoblade 3 either. So whatever the hell that was, it just goes nowhere. I feel like if they really needed that fight, it should have been as part of the interior before you fight Malos. Because he's just as gross as everything else in there, so he would have fit in perfectly. But after everything should have been focused on, you know, the fall of Torna, Mithra, all that. That said, the rest of the ending is still absolutely heartbreaking. It just destroys me emotionally every single time. I actually did tear up a little bit there. Only a little bit. I don't think I've ever full on like bawled at like a film or a game or anything, but there were some tears there. The emotions. Oh, the emotions are real. You saw me wiping my eyes, yeah. Yeah, I did need to. My vision was starting to get a little bit wet and blurry. But yeah, gameplay wise as well, Torna, I think, is a big improvement over the base game. I already really like the base game, but everything is just so much faster and more dynamic in the fights here. And it's just a lot of fun to play. All of the quality of life improvements are really good. They were very needed, and I feel like they should have been added to the base game. Unfortunately, they weren't, but, you know, can't win them all. The side quests as well, I think, are very, very good. There's a lot of high quality, a lot of memorable ones. I think the normal side quests here are better than the normal side quests in the base game, just because you don't have to deal with shit like Merc missions. I'm not sure I'd say they're better than the Blade quests, though, but that's not really a fair comparison, because, you know, they're voiced. They have full cutscenes and everything, you know, it's kind of a quality leap there. That said, they're all tied to the community system, and fuck the community system, because it doesn't matter how good your side quests are. 42 for side quests is a bit much. It's just a bit much, and it does stop me from coming back to this game, which is a big shame, because, like, I've beaten this in 15 hours. A quick 15-hour burst of Xenoblade, I'd happily replay that. But the fact that I have to do the side quests every time just kills any desire to replay it. Torna itself, I adore. I think it might be my favourite Titan in Xenoblade 2, just because of how big, expansive it is. Lots of really pretty areas. It's very diverse as well. You know, you've got a desert, you've got a forest, you've got that blue lake place, you've got the inside, which is a bit gross, but it's still cool. I am a little bit disappointed that the Titan they chose to bring back was Gormott, just because it hasn't changed all that much. But at the same time, I do understand that Torna's the focus, so they probably just picked whatever one would be easiest just to pad things out a little bit. And the new music there is awesome. In fact, all of the new music that they've added in Torna is absolutely top tier, among some of the best tracks in the franchise, I think. No comment as to whether you had to wipe your eyes. Yeah, I think everyone does. Tried to hide it with a cat. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I totally didn't forget to set up a button to raise the volume without the cat. Totally didn't forget to do that. So, yeah, Torna. It's really good. It's really, really, really damn good. It makes by itself, it makes the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 expansion pack worth it. And it's not the only thing. There's a ton of extra things they added as well, but Oh, it's definitely, I would say, one of the best DLCs that Nintendo have ever put out. It's really damn good. It's really damn good. So, should have brought back Temperantia. Yeah, actually, Temperantia would have been an interesting one because they could have changed that quite a bit, and we do know that like some fights between Mithra and Malos were supposed to have happened there. Why do you think your mute and raise volume button is generic? Yeah, I think I'm gonna sort out a. I'm gonna keep the cat for like music because I love the cat. The cat is amazing, but I think I am gonna sort out another raise volume button that's just a bit more sensible. Just for moments like this in future. But I was gonna do it this week, but I've been very busy this week. Anyway, now that Torna is done, that means you guys are all caught up and up to date, ready for Xenoblade 3. That said, don't expect to see Xenoblade 3 here on the channel anytime soon. It's gonna be next year at the earliest. Even though I've tried to streamline these playthroughs, they're both still really long games, plus they're expansions, and I've basically done them all back to back. I don't want to burn myself out on Xenoblade, and I definitely don't want to burn you guys out on Xenoblade, so I think it's going to be worthwhile to just have a little bit of a break from the series, play something else for a bit before jumping back into it, because the Xenoblade 3 playthrough is going to be the longest of these 3 playthroughs by quite a wide margin. That said, I'm not done with Xenoblade 2 just yet, because I'd like to show off the game's challenge mode. I did briefly show off the challenge mode for Definitive Edition, but that challenge mode is fairly small and shallow, so I didn't really feel the need to show it off for more than 5 minutes. However, 2's challenge mode has a lot of really cool bonus content that I would love to show off. So I'll be doing that tomorrow in a nice special bonus stream. Can we get the cat as an animated emote? I'll think about it. I'm running out of emote spaces. I've used up all of my follower emote ones. So!
But what does this have to do with Shulk?
Well, yes, what does it have to do with Shulk? So! I did mention that we'd be playing something else for a little bit. I think it's time to reveal what that's going to be. And, if this surprises anyone, well, it really shouldn't. The next game I'm going to be playing is Pikmin 4. What else was it going to be? It's one of my favourite game series ever. We got a new title this year, and it was amazing. Of course I'm going to be playing it. So, I'll be getting started on that next week. But I think that's everything for today. I have nothing else I need to talk about. I hope you've enjoyed Torna, because I absolutely have enjoyed going through it. But I am definitely ready for a little bit of a Xenoblade break. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. I will be back tomorrow with the challenge mode bonus stream of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And then I'll be getting started on Pikmin 4 next week. Have a good one, guys. And I'll see you later. Also, hello to Ami and Meg, who joined in while I was muted. I did mean to say hi, but I kind of got caught up in everything I was saying. Anyway, bye!